Hello and welcome to the Back Nine Report. My name is Carlos Torres, along with Altvater. We check in on the world of golf to bring you the latest news, insights, analysis, interviews, recaps, previews. Hey, we cover anything and everything golf. In other words, if it happened in golf, we have it for you. Fred, hi, how are you?
Hey, Carlos, I actually watched some golf this week and there wasn't any football. Well, if you call the NFL Pro Bowl or whatever that is, you can't call that a football game. But no, there was some good golf, and I watched a little bit of the DP World Tour event. Of course, there was a Saudi event, there was Pebble Beach, but I watched a little bit of Nicolai Hojgaard winning over there in the United Arab Emirates. He was pretty impressive.
He was. I mean, and we had talked before about his twin brother, Rasmus. 3 wins. They were great amateurs in 2017. They had a great career as an amateurs. They were part of that championship that beat from the Dane national team, and they beat the Spain team in the finals there. They won the Eisenhower Trophy. And Rasmus came out into the European Tour and won right away, 3 wins, but he has been like stalling a little bit and is not trending up at this time. He's the 107th ranked player in the world, but his twin brother, Nicolai, he has taken a different path. He was part of that tour, but he didn't become a pro until 2019. He played a mixture of Nordic Golf League and Challenge Tour events for most of the season. And then in September, he was a runner-up at the KLM Open, which was at European Tour, 1 stroke behind Sergio Garcia. Then last year, September, he won his first European Tour event at the DS Automobiles Italian Open. And he won it by 1 shot over no other than Tommy Fleetwood and Adrian Meronk. So that was tough competition there from Tommy. And like you mentioned, he just won the Ras al Khaimah Championship, but by 4 strokes over Jordan Smith. So definitely 2 Danes players to watch, but Nicolai seems to be the one right now for that. It's like on the bubble. This is the one that is on focus for us, because it's the most recent winner. He has 2 wins in the past 6 months, and he seems to be trending up. It reminds us why we have to watch the European Tour to see. And one thing, he's just 20 years old, just like his brother. We might think like maybe Rasmus was old enough and by now he should be like 27. No, both of them are 20 years old. So it was a good start for Rasmus, but Nicolai is the one trending now.
Yeah, and Nicolai is a little more aggressive, and you can see that in the stats. He's really long. Coming down the back 9, I was watching him hit driver. He was striping the fairways with that driver and just killing it. I mean, there was only like 1 or 2 guys in the field that were out there where he was hitting it on every hole when he had that driver in his hand. Nicolai, this is his 2nd European Tour win. As you said, he won last year. Was his first win. And now, along with his brother Rasmus, who has 3 wins, they have 5 wins between them before the age of 21. As you said, they just turned 20 at the beginning of December. So they're really young yet. Nicolai, long hitter, very impressive. He moves up 33 spots in the official world golf rankings, clear up to 67th. Carlos, he's getting very close to that top 50, which would get him into the Players, into the Masters. That's the magic number. You got to get inside that 50. So if he has a couple more good weeks here, he could maybe find himself over here in the U.S. playing a little bit. But excuse me. So what should we look for from the 2 young Danes in the future? Well, they've got they got to refine their games a little bit more. They got to get a little bit better yet. But over the past 3 years, Carlos, Nicolai has played in 54 events. He's missed half his cuts. It's kind of like go for broke with Nicolai, right? So 27 cuts, that's a lot. Okay. But the way he was hitting his driver over the weekend, if he continues to do that, he's a really good putter. I was watching and, his putting was phenomenal. And then he was driving the ball fantastic. So even if he an average iron player, he's gonna get a lot of good looks. So if he continues to hit the driver well, I think his scores are going to keep coming down, and he's going to keep making more cuts. He did show a little bit of inexperience and youth and exuberance a little bit when he made double bogey at the 9th. He had a big lead, and that double bogey knocked him down. He ended up trailing, had to work his way back on the back 9, but he did that. So he got 296,000 euro for the win. That moved him up to 1.7 million total career in just 3 years. So, it's working for him. And he's now inside the top 10 on the DP World Tour money list. And like I said, he could be coming over here to play in the majors. His brother Rasmus, 3 European Tours wins, as I mentioned. He's slightly more consistent at this stage. He has 10 top 10s in just 44 starts. He's earned slightly less than Nicolai, 1.5 million euro. And he's still 32nd this year on the DP World Tour money race, and 108th in the world. So, but Carlos, these guys, you and Kieran have been talking about them now for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. They're beginning to make me a believer. It won't be long until we're going to be seeing these super siblings in the United States on a more regular basis.
Definitely, and maybe these are twins that could be in the future on the Ryder Cup as well.
Absolutely.
So, and two players that, like you mentioned, they're different styles. Who knows if we might see them complementing each other as a team, with Rasmus' consistency and the aggressiveness of Nicolai. And Nicolai definitely has been trending right now. And I remember last year when Rasmus' last win at the Omega Masters, he won, and then Nicolai won for the first time after that for his first win. So it was the first time that brothers win back-to-back on tour. So it was really nice for them. And you see the camaraderie from between them and how each one of them is learning. So yeah, we expect great things for them. Rasmus may not be playing that good right now, but you cannot discard him. He's a very consistent guy, and at any time he can pick it up. So we'll definitely see how that points out. I definitely see them possibly playing on a Ryder Cup next year. So we'll see about them. But there you have it. More awareness for you. We're bringing you the young guys all the time. Nicolai Hojgaard and Rasmus Hojgaard from Denmark. So thank you for joining us. It's always our pleasure to bring you the latest in golf news and information. Remember to subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date with all those videos that we're going to publish. Thank you for joining us.